Beneath the vast skies of Earth lie some of the most mysterious and breathtaking formations, visible only from the heavens above. These natural wonders are not just curiosities. They hold secrets, stories, and perhaps even the answers to questions we haven't yet asked. As we focus our gaze on these remarkable sights, you'll find yourself questioning what you thought you knew about our planet. From ancient scars to otherworldly landscapes, the truth behind these formations is as fascinating as their appearances. What lies beneath the surface of these strange and awe-inspiring formations? The Eye of the Sahara, also known as the Richat Structure, is a striking geological formation located in the Sahara Desert of Mauritania. This massive, circular feature spans approximately 40 kilometers in diameter and is easily visible from space. The eye has long intrigued scientists and lay people alike, not only for its unusual appearance, but also for its mysterious origins. Initially, it was thought that the Eye of the Sahara was an impact crater created by a meteorite. However, after closer geological examination, researchers discovered that it is actually a highly eroded dome of rock. The formation consists of concentric rings of different rock layers, which are exposed due to the extensive erosion that has taken place over millions of years. The central uplifted region is composed of sedimentary rock, while the surrounding rings contain more resistant quartzite, creating the distinct bullseye pattern seen from above. The Eye of the Sahara is not only geologically fascinating but also holds cultural significance. Some researchers and enthusiasts speculate that the structure might be the remnants of the lost city of Atlantis described by Plato. Although this theory remains purely speculative and is not supported by mainstream archaeology. In addition to its geological and cultural significance, the Eye of the Sahara is an important site for studying Earth's history. The various rock layers exposed within the structure provide valuable information about the geological processes that have shaped the region. The formation is also a popular landmark for astronauts orbiting the Earth, as its distinct shape makes it easily identifiable from space. The Nazca Lines are a series of massive geoglyphs etched into the arid plains of the Nazca Desert in southern Peru. Spanning over 450 square kilometers, these ancient formations are among the most mysterious and intriguing archaeological discoveries in the world. Created between 500 BC and 500 CE by the Nazca culture, the lines consist of hundreds of figures, ranging from simple lines and geometric shapes to complex depictions of animals, plants, and even humanoid figures. The most famous of the Nazca lines are the animal shapes, including a hummingbird, spider, monkey, and condor, among others. Some of these figures stretch over 200 meters in length, making them visible only from the air, which has fueled much speculation about their purpose and how they were created. The lines were made by removing the reddish-brown iron oxide-coated pebbles that cover the desert surface to reveal the lighter-colored earth beneath. The purpose of the Nazca lines remains a subject of debate among archaeologists and researchers. Some theories suggest that they were part of a ritualistic or religious practice, possibly related to astronomy or water sources. The lines may have been used as a form of communication with the gods, who were believed to reside in the mountains or the sky. Others propose that the lines functioned as a giant calendar, aligning with celestial events to mark important dates. In recent years, modern technology, including satellite imaging and drones, has revealed even more geoglyphs hidden in the desert. These discoveries continue to deepen our understanding of the Nazca culture and their impressive achievements in engineering and artistry. The Great Blue Hole is a giant marine sinkhole located off the coast of Belize, near the center of Lighthouse Reef, a small atoll 70 kilometers from the mainland. This stunning natural formation is nearly perfectly circular, measuring about 300 meters, 984 feet across and 125 meters, 410 feet deep. The Great Blue Hole is one of the most famous underwater landmarks in the world and is part of the larger Belize Barrier Reef Reserve System, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The sinkhole was formed during the last ice age, over 150,000 years ago, when sea levels were much lower. As the sea rose, the cave system flooded, creating the deep, blue abyss we see today. The stark contrast between the deep, dark blue of the hole and the lighter turquoise water surrounding it is due to its depth, which gives it its distinctive color and makes it stand out in the middle of the ocean. The Great Blue Hole is not only visually striking but also scientifically significant. Its walls are lined with stalactites, which provide crucial information about the Earth's geological past, including data on sea levels, climate changes, and ancient ocean conditions. In 2018, an expedition led by billionaire Richard Branson and scientist Fabien Cousteau explored the depths of the blue hole using advanced submarines. Their findings, including the discovery of uncharted caverns and unique microbial life, have contributed to our understanding of this natural wonder. Today, the Great Blue Hole is a popular destination for divers and adventurers from around the world. It offers a unique diving experience, with crystal-clear waters, a rich variety of marine life, and the opportunity to explore a submerged wonder of the natural world. The Giants Causeway, located on the northeast coast of Northern Ireland, is a natural wonder renowned for its unique and striking geometric formations, comprising around 40,000 interlocking basalt ****************. The Giants Causeway is the result of an ancient volcanic eruption that occurred approximately 60 million years ago during the Paleocene epoch. The columns, mostly hexagonal in shape, were formed as lava from the eruption cooled rapidly, causing the rock to contract and crack into polygonal shapes. While most of the columns are six-sided, some have 4, 5, 7, or even 8 sides. The tallest columns reach up to 12 meters 39 feet in height, and they extend like stepping stones from the foot of the cliffs into the sea. This natural phenomenon has sparked the imagination of many, giving rise to legends and myths. According to Irish mythology, the Giants Causeway was built by the giant Fionn mac Cumhaill Finn McCool as a pathway to Scotland to challenge his rival, the Scottish giant Benandinner. When Fionn realized that Benandinner was much larger and stronger than him, he fled back to Ireland, destroying the causeway behind him to prevent Benandinner from following. Interestingly, similar basalt ****** are found on the Scottish Isle of Staffo, further fueling the myth. The Giants Causeway is not only a site of geological interest, but also a protected area, designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1986. It is also a national nature reserve, home to a variety of plant and animal species, including rare birds and unique flora that thrive in the harsh coastal environment. Mount Roraima is a majestic tabletop mountain, or tepui, located in the Guiana Highlands at the triple border point of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana. Standing at about 2,810 meters, 9,219 feet tall, with sheer cliffs rising for 100 meters 300 feet from the surrounding jungle, Mount Roraima is one of the most extraordinary geological formations in the world. This ancient mountain, part of the Pacaraima Range, is thought to be around 2 billion years old, making it one of the oldest geological formations on Earth. The flat summit of Mount Roraima covers an area of 31 square kilometers 12 square miles and is often shrouded in mist, giving it a mysterious and otherworldly appearance. The tepui's unique environment, isolated from the surrounding lowlands, has given rise to a remarkable array of endemic flora and fauna, many of which are found nowhere else on the planet. The landscape atop Mount Roraima is both bizarre and breathtaking, characterized by a labyrinth of weathered rock formations, deep ravines, and crystal-clear pools. The constant exposure to wind and rain has sculpted the rock into surreal shapes, with some formations resembling humans, animals, or even mythical creatures. The surface is dotted with carnivorous plants, rare orchids, and ferns, thriving in the harsh, nutrient-poor conditions. Mount Roraima holds significant cultural and spiritual importance for the indigenous Pemen and Capon peoples, who regard the mountain as a sacred place. According to their mythology, Roraima is the stump of a mighty tree that once bore all the fruits and vegetables in the world before it was cut down by a trickster figure, unleashing a great flood. Mount Roraima gained international fame as the inspiration for Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's 1912 novel The Lost World, in which an expedition discovers prehistoric creatures living atop an isolated plateau. The mountain continues to inspire adventurers, scientists, and storytellers alike. Aluru, also known as Ayers Rock, is an iconic sandstone monolith located in the heart of Australia's Northern Territory, rising 348 meters, 1,142 feet above the surrounding desert plain, and stretching over 3.6 kilometers to 2 miles in length. Aluru is one of the most recognizable natural landmarks in the world. It is a sacred site for the Ananu people, the indigenous custodians of the land, and holds deep spiritual significance. Aluru is geologically classified as an Inselberg, meaning island mountain, which refers to a prominent isolated hill or ridge that rises abruptly from a flat surrounding landscape. The formation of Aluru began around 550 million years ago during the Precambrian period. It is composed primarily of arkose, a type of sandstone rich in feldspar, which gives it its distinctive reddish hue. The color of Aluru changes throughout the day, from a deep ochre in the morning to fiery red at sunset, due to the angle of the sunlight and the minerals in the rock. The surface of Aluru is marked by deep grooves, caves, and fissures, many of which are associated with ancient Aboriginal rock art. These artworks, some of which are thousands of years old, depict the stories of the dream time, the Onanu spiritual belief system that explains the creation of the world and the interconnectedness of all living things. Each feature of the rock has its own story, passed down through generations in a rich oral tradition. In 1985, the Australian government returned ownership of Aluru to the Onanu people, who now manage the site jointly with Parks Australia. In 2019, following decades of advocacy by the Onanu, climbing Aluru was officially banned to respect its cultural significance. Aluru is also home to a diverse range of flora and fauna, adapted to the harsh desert environment. The surrounding area, known as Aluru Kata Juda National Park, includes Kata Juda of the Olgas, a group of large, domed rock formations that are also of great spiritual importance. Sal de Yuni, located in southwest Bolivia, is the world's largest salt flat, spanning over 10,000 square kilometers, 3,900 square miles. This vast, otherworldly landscape is the result of the evaporation of prehistoric lakes, most notably Lake Minchin, which once covered the region around 30,000 to 40,000 years ago. As the water evaporated, it left behind a thick crust of salt and other minerals, creating the mesmerizing white expanse we see today. The salt crust of Sal de Yuni is composed of a series of hexagonal patterns, formed by the natural process of salt asterisk 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 asterisk. Beneath the salt lies a brine-rich layer that contains vast quantities of lithium, a critical component in the batteries that power modern electronics. In fact, Sal de Yuni holds approximately 7% of the world's known lithium reserves, making it a site of significant economic importance. One of the most extraordinary features of Sal de Yuni is its mirror-like surface during the rainy season, typically between November and March. A thin layer of water covers the salt flat, reflecting the sky so perfectly that it creates the illusion of walking on the clouds. This natural phenomenon has made Sal de Yuni a popular destination for photographers and tourists seeking to capture its surreal beauty. Sal de Yuni is also home to a variety of wildlife, particularly in the surrounding areas. During the rainy season, it becomes a breeding ground for 3 species of flamingos: the Chilean, Andean, and rare James's flamingo. The nearby isla in Kawasi, a rocky outcrop covered in giant cacti, provides a stark contrast to the flat, white landscape and offers panoramic views of the salt flats. In addition to its natural wonders, Sal de Yuni plays a crucial role in local indigenous culture. The Aymara people, who have inhabited the region for centuries, harvest salt from the flats using traditional methods and maintain a deep spiritual connection to the land. The Dortoel, also known as the Darvaza crater, is a natural gas field in the Karakum Desert of Turkmenistan that has been burning continuously since 1971. This fiery crater, with a diameter of 70 meters to 130 feet and a depth of 30 meters 98 feet, is one of the most unusual and dramatic geological phenomena on Earth. The origin of the Dortoel dates back to a Soviet drilling expedition in 1971, when geologists were searching for natural gas reserves. During the drilling process, they inadvertently punctured a massive underground cavern filled with natural gas, causing the ground to collapse and form the crater. Fearing the release of poisonous gases, the geologists decided to ignite the gas, expecting it to burn off within a few weeks. However, the flames have continued to burn for over 5 decades, creating a blazing inferno that has earned the site its ominous nickname. The Dortoel's continuous burning is fueled by the rich deposits of natural gas beneath the surface, making it a significant, albeit unintended, environmental phenomenon. The sight of the flames lighting up the desert night is both mesmerizing and eerie, attracting adventurous travelers and scientists from around the world. The crater has become a symbol of the vast, untapped natural gas reserves in Turkmenistan. one of the top 5 countries in the world for natural gas production. Despite its potential as a tourist attraction, the Turkmen government has considered plans to extinguish the flames due to environmental concerns and the need to conserve gas resources. In addition to its visual impact, the Dortoel has also sparked scientific interest. The extreme environment within the crater, with its intense heat and methane-rich atmosphere, has become a subject of study for researchers exploring extremophiles organisms that thrive in extreme conditions, providing insights into the potential for life in harsh environments on Earth and other planets. Lake Hillier is a strikingly vibrant pink lake located on Middle Island, the largest of the Richat archipelago off the southern coast of Western Australia, measuring about 600 meters, 2,000 feet in length and 250 meters, 820 feet in width. This shallow, saline lake is surrounded by a rim of white salt and dense eucalyptus and paperbark trees, creating a vivid contrast with the deep blue of the surrounding ocean. The most distinctive feature of Lake Hillier is its bright pink color, which remains consistent year-round. The exact cause of the lake's unusual hue is still not fully understood, but it is widely believed to be the result of the presence of Dunaliella salina, a type of microalgae that thrives in salty environments. These algae produce carotenoids, particularly beta-carotene, which is a pigment also found in carrots and is responsible for the lake's pink coloration. In addition to the algae, the presence of halophilic salt-loving bacteria in the salt **** around the lake may also contribute to the color. Unlike other pink lakes around the world, such as Lake Retba in Senegal, Lake Hillier's color does not change or fade when the water is collected in a container, making it a unique natural phenomenon. Despite its unusual appearance, the lake is not harmful to humans, and its waters are safe to touch and swim in. Though access to the lake is restricted due to its remote location and environmental protection measures. Lake Hillier was first discovered in 1802 by the British explorer Matthew Flinders, who described its unusual color in his journals. Today, the lake is a protected nature reserve, and Middle Island is part of the Richat Archipelago Nature Reserve, which aims to preserve the unique flora and fauna of the region. Although it is difficult to reach, Lake Hillier has become a popular subject of aerial photography, with its vivid pink waters contrasting dramatically with the surrounding landscape. The lake's beauty, mystery, and scientific interest make it one of the most intriguing natural wonders in Australia. The Badlands Guardian, also known as the Indian Head, is a natural geomorphological formation located near Medicine Hat in Alberta, Canada. This fascinating landform resembles the profile of a human head, complete with facial features such as a nose, mouth, and chin, all seemingly adorned with a traditional indigenous headdress. The formation was discovered relatively recently, gaining attention in 2006 when it was first noticed by the public through satellite imagery on Google Earth. The Badlands Guardian was formed through a combination of natural processes, including erosion and sedimentation. The soft clay-rich soil of the Canadian Badlands is highly susceptible to erosion by wind and water, which over thousands of years has sculpted the landscape into a series of intricate valleys, hills, and ridges. The unique combination of these processes in this particular area resulted in the creation of the formation that resembles a human face. Interestingly, what appears to be an earbud or headphone dangling from the figure's ear is actually a road and an oil well, which were added to the landscape by human activity. This has led to the nickname the Earbud Man for the formation, highlighting the remarkable coincidence of nature and human development aligning to create this striking image. The Badlands Guardian is a classic example of a pareidolia, a psychological phenomenon where humans perceive familiar patterns, such as faces, in random stimuli. Despite being a purely natural formation, the Badlands Guardian has taken on cultural significance, particularly within the context of Indigenous heritage and the landscape's historical importance to Native Canadian tribes. While the formation is best viewed from above, either through satellite images or aerial photography, it has become an intriguing point of interest for both geologists and the general public. The Badlands Guardian is a reminder of the powerful and unpredictable forces of nature that can create astonishing likenesses and inspire a sense of wonder in those who encounter them.